As you guys can see right here, GBP JPY has an insane drop of 475 pips. And you guys can see 350 pips of those literally happened in 1 minute. So I started to look for news releases to see if this was going to reverse or continue. Now, based on what I talked about in my other video about the Japanese yen, you guys should already know that the Japanese yen is extremely undervalued right now. Now, I had seen that the new prime minister wanted to win back the trust of the economy and wanted to build the economy back up, meaning that he wanted to rebuild the Japanese yen. So when I hopped on the charts, I already had this bias in mind. And it was literally as simple as me coming to my charts on my minute 15 time frame and identifying that I have liquidity resting on both sides, as you guys can see right here. Now, when I hopped in this trade, it was very simple to me. I wanted to see one side get rejected and one side get broken. Now, initially, I thought this trade was going to buy because when I was on my minute 5 time frame, I saw really strong candle closures towards the top every single time. But following those candle closures on the top, I saw very aggressive moves towards the downside. And this is why it is so important to wait for candle closures before we enter our trades. So at this moment here, I see a super quick wick towards the upside and then price comes back down. And then we start wicking and wicking and wicking. And over here, we got a super strong bullish close right under this trend line. And as you guys can see, I already broke towards the downside over here, but I was still staying patient because I didn't like how this bottom candle that broke structure didn't really give me the strongest close. Now, right on the 5th touch of this trend line, as you guys can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're at 5. Now, right at the 5th touch, I can see price fails to break above, gives me a doji candle, almost a bearish engulfing candle, and then a complete bearish engulfing candle that leaves no wick on the top side. This to me meant it was time to get in this trade. And I'm literally doing this in the middle of the airport of Saudi Arabia. So I decide to hop in some sells right here, and I obviously send this to my chat, and then I see price instantly start to drop. I myself secured my position at 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio just because of the fact that it was time to board my flight. But my full take profit was resting at the bottom over here. Because if I measure the distance from the top to the bottom of this channel, you guys are going to see that it was the exact distance of the drop that I was targeting. So a super clean 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio trade with literally 0 drawdown in less than 3 hours. Now, I myself didn't catch the full 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio. I only caught my 1-to-1. Which, as you guys can see right here, happened in exactly 20 minutes. If I can make $7,500 in an airport in 20 minutes, imagine how much money I could make anywhere else in the world. Or imagine how much money you could make if you learned a real skill that pays you real money. There's dozens of business models out there that allow you to live life on your terms. It's just that I chose trading and it worked for me. If you want to learn how you can do exactly the same, then join my free community below where I'll give you a free course that will teach you how to make your first 5 to 7K from trading. Oh, and make sure that you watch the video on the Japanese yen so you guys can capitalize on these movements before it's too late and make thousands of dollars when you guys trade. As always, guys, I'm rooting for you. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.